Okay. Okay. Cornservant time. Also, I've been told that these are story synced. So, not story synced, level synced. Let me check something really quick. Okay. Where are you, Cornservant? Corn of necessity. Okay. I think I can just walk to it, honestly. The rustling of this corn sounds not unlike a dejected sigh, and you could swear it's looking out at the ocean. Oh, woe is me. Are you alright? You can see me. Oh, blessed me! For countless ages I have watched over these lands. When man first tilled her soil, I was there. When they partook of our bounty, I was there. A silent guardian of the harvest, my presence unmistakable. Yet the passage of time would bring change to the people. They began to forget the old ways, forget me. I traveled the lands hither and yon, but yet no matter where I went, I remained unseen and unheard. I feared before long I might shuck this nigh immortal cob. Yet here, at last, I have found a kindly soul able and willing to lend me an ear. But will he lend me a hand as well, I wonder? I wish to help the people of Tural fill their hearts and bellies both, lest their hunger invite some terrible misfortune. All are born into this world, are deserving of happiness, would you not agree? So let them eat, I say. Eat corn and be merry. Alas, I cannot reach them in my diminished state, but you can, and so I shall bequeath unto you my most delectable corn dishes, which are to then be distributed to the masses. What say you? Such selfless compassion! How long has it been since the last I met a soul so grossly incandescent? I am but a humble stock basking in the warmth of your generous heart. Well, my friend, let us be off. Curious corn spirit is elected to be referred to as the Cornservant. Speak of them again when you're ready to spread corn and happiness to the masses. Alright. Let's spread corn and happiness to the masses. Goodness, how long has it been since since the last man has partaken of my corn? I can hardly wait. Hungry bellies of Tural cry out for satiation. Let us sally forth. Mr. Cornservant. It's hardly the idle time for chatter, my friend. We have bellies to fill. What am I to do now? I'm to starve at this rate. His belly, it speaks to me. I bid you offer him this grilled corn, seared to perfection with the hope that it yet burns in my corny bosom. Grilled corn? For me? It's awful kind of you. I'm new to Tuliolo, and it's been pretty hard. Harder since I lost my job. I've been so hungry lately, I can barely think straight. But this smells of this corn and its smoky sweet aroma has brightened my day. I can hardly wait to eat it. Feels like maybe my luck is starting to turn around. Thank you, sir. I won't forget this. Are there any talking points? Not that I can see. Perhaps I'll skip lunch today. Her belly and heart are both in dire need of nourishment. Here, take my cob. Let this earthy scent, take of my cob. Let its earthy scent and savory flavors offer her comfort. Where are you getting all the... Is it just you? Are you breaking off pieces of you? Grilled corn? My husband loved grilled corn. Life simply isn't the same without him. One moment I think I'm fine, and suddenly I find myself brought to tears. Even eating has been a struggle, but I know you wouldn't want me to mourn him. Thank you for this. I'll try to do better for his sake and mine. So hungry, but I have no money. May the gods forgive me for what I'm about to do. Did you hear that, friend? His belly weeps from hunger. Pray offer him this corn. Let its smoky sweetness give him comfort, and deliver him from foul temptation. This grilled corn for me? Truly? My stomach has been in knots for days. Thank you. It's a shame to admit it, but I tried my hand at gambling and lost everything. I was so desperate for food, I was tempted to do terrible, terrible things. This corn filled my aching stomach and helped clear my head. Oh, what a fool I've been. It's time I start over and get my life together. The rumbling of bellies in me has ceased. Come, let us find a quiet place to speak. No talking points still. Full glad am I to have helped the people of Tuliolo. Indeed, my kernels swelled with joy at the sight of their happy and content faces. And you, friend, your kindness cannot go unrewarded. Meet me at the gate over yonder, and I will see you duly compensated for your trouble. There you are. I hope our little excursion was as fulfilling for you as it was for me. It's a terrible thing to be hungry. Unattended bellies are quick to fill themselves with pain and anguish, feelings that will lead their heart astray. Thanks to you, my corn has sated the hunger that would otherwise invite misery to this place. From the bottom of my cob, thank you. Pray, take up my corn. May these kernels keep your belly full and spirits lifted. Now I really must be going. While the people of Tuliolo may be content, there are other hungry souls in need of nourishment. Until we meet again. Okay, where's the next Cornservant quest? Too much of a good thing. Urkelpacha. Oh, also I should... This isn't Urkelpacha. This is the gate to Urkelpacha. This is Kozama Uka. He went out the wrong gate. Okay, let's see. Where are you, Cornservant? Too much of a good thing, I think? Yep, there he is. Well, what is it, my dear friend from Tuliolo? I do hope that your days, as well as your stomach, have been full of merriment and cheer since we last met. Glad to hear it. I was just passing through when a faint rumbling caught my attention. The unmistakable sound of a belly in need. How fortuitous that fate would would also guide you here. Might I impose upon you to help me once more? If you would lend an ear to my the poor boy's troubles, I can determine how best to lend an ear of my own. Here he is. He seems awfully distraught. A husk of his usually chipper self, I'm sure. If you come for business, I'm afraid I'm much too tired now. Strange, really. No matter how much I sleep, or try to sleep, I suppose, it never seems to be enough. Despite the weird grumbling in my stomach, I have no appetite. I recognize a lover of corn when I see one. The problem, I believe, is that he eats only corn. He is exhibiting clear signs of malnourishment from a lack of well-balanced diet. Though my dominion is only over that which is corn and kerneled, there may yet be a way that we can help him. Prepared with lime and water, my corn can be enriched with additional nutrients. Behold, a rich and creamy corn soup. Surely this will remedy what ails him. That soup will help me feel better. Corn soup! It's the best of foods. I can't get enough of it. Never thought eating only corn could be bad for me, but there's no denying how terrible I've been feeling lately. Suppose I'll need to be more creative with my corn cooking. Thanks for this. You've given me a lot to think about. Wow, this quest was fast. Nothing like a nice warm corn soup to warm the belly and the heart. Let's be a reminder, my friend. It is possible to have too much of a good thing, even corn. But in moderation, together with other herbs, spices, and flavorings, you can enjoy cornucopia of delectable delights. I believe our work here is done, but know that where there are those in need of sustenance, I will be there. Fare thee well. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going now? A stomach for change in Yaptel. Probably Mamuk, I'm assuming. Everyone in Mamuk is depressed. Oh, is it up here? Too much of a good thing. 1313. Oh, so is it up here? Is it not? Oh, not too much. A stomach for change. Oh, but I also need to have done... Okay, there was one in Kozama Uka also. Okay. Okanu. Why not? Okay, so he didn't wander off into... I was just reading the wrong thing. It's stretched thin. Is that what it was? Yeah. There's the Cornservant. My friend, what brings you all this way? Taking in the sights, sounds, and flavors of Tural, I trust. As you might have guessed, there is a Hanu in need of my assistance, and as I yet lack the strength to make myself seen, I am in need of your assistance. Follow me, I shall take you to them. Stomach, can't stand for this rationing any longer. My house is flooded in the recent storm, causing most of my food to spoil or rot. I've taken great pains to make whatever little I have last, but it's simply not enough. I see, she requires my food with longevity. Then she shall have the driest of corns my cob can muster, and there, this should suffice. My word, is all this dried corn for me? It'll be many moons before I could hope to diminish such a bountiful store, and the crunch is certain to be sublime. Thank you, kind stranger. There's hope for the future yet. Oh, the children will be thrilled. She seemed quite taken with the dried corn. That is well. I shudder to think what havoc spoiled foods might play on her stomach and bowels. Hunger might well be the least of her problems. Thank you for your timely assistance. However, she and her family will have all the corn they need to help them weather their hardships. Yet there are other empty bellies that beckon, and so I must away. Take care, friend. I hope to see you again. Okay, now we go to Yaktel. It's in Ikrax. Not in Mamuk. Which is weird, because Mamuk is the place where there are canonically many starving people. Something for change. Cornservant! So we meet again. You look well, my friend. Unfortunately, there's at least one Shabral here who's not well, and so I have come to offer them succor and sustenance. Alas, my words yet lack the strength to reach them. Might I prevail upon you to help them in my stead? They're right this way. There's something peculiar about the growl of his stomach that troubles me. Say, you're the companion of the third promise, aren't you? I've heard tell of your great strength and valor. Though I aspire to do great things much like you, I fear I'm not the stomach for it, quite literally, in fact. My family is constantly telling me I must eat meat if I'm to build up my strength. My stomach protests at every attempt. I simply cannot digest it. Sensitive stomach, is it? What he requires is something filling and nutritious, yet suitable for a delicate constitution. I need but take a generous helping of my corn, raise it to a gentle boil, and there! This corn porridge should do nicely. A porridge made from corn? Even my stomach should be able to handle such a dish, and it looks quite delicious, thank you. Everyone was so insistent that I find a way to consume meat. I never gave thought to the alternatives to build up my strength. You've given me much to think about. All is well in his stomach. It is well that his stomach is amenable to my corn-based cuisine. How vexing it must be struggling to eat food, knowing full well it disagrees with you, and ultimately having little to show for your efforts. But by adjusting his diet, he may yet find his own path. That it should be potentially paved with corn makes it all the sweeter, I say. Speaking of paths, I must follow mine elsewhere, for the clarion call of hungry bellies beckons once more. Stay well and stay fed. Alright, these quests are a lot shorter than I was expecting. Stomach for change. Tastes like home. In Shaloni. 29.29. What am I looking? Is it Taste of the Wilds? Tastes like home. Tastes like home up there. How good to see you. Keeping your belly full throughout your adventures, I hope. Most terrible stomach grumbling drew me to this place, but I'm afraid I cannot yet make my presence known to the people here. Might I beg your assistance? There's an otherwise strapping Tonawatan man in dire need of sustenance, if you would follow me. Okay, you walked in the opposite. Oh, I guess you walked towards the gate. I guess that's... That's sort of in character. I said something rather dark about the hunger in his belly. Do you feel it? That foul wind sweeping across the wilds? Stings like this pain in my stomach every time I think about what I did. All I wanted was to get away from home and getting out of inheriting that damn farm. I thought if I could find cerealium out here, I'd strike it rich. So I used every repel to my name to buy mining equipment and started digging, day in and day out, hoping to find something, anything to recoup what I'd lost. All I've found since coming here is disappointment. Oh dear, his stomach is gripped with deepest despair. What he needs is something to rekindle the flame of hope in his belly. This should serve. Corn roasted with the fiery passion that burns in my bosom. Roasted corn, that takes me back. Ma used to cook this stuff all the time. God, I was such a horrible kid. Never listened, always complained. She loved me anyway. If anything happened to me out there, I don't want to think about it. She'd go home and apologize. Maybe see about working those corn crops. Thank goodness we arrived when we did. The roasted corn served well to remedy what ails him so. Left unchecked, his frustrations may well have led to anger he could unleash on himself or others. With the belly full, however, he had the clarity of mind to remember what matters most to him, his family. The rumblings of bellies has ceased here in, Hetsuhawi? I've never figured out. They've probably said it once in a cutscene and I have forgotten. I think it's Hetsuhawi? And so I believe it's time it's not there's no E. It's not Hetsu. The other one is, Mewa Hetsuron. Is that one. But I don't think it's this one. And so I believe it's time to take my leave. Take care, friend. Goodbye, Cornservant. And I'm guessing the next quest is in Heritage Found? Yes. Which I'm assuming is going to be in the outskirts, because that is the only inhabited place. Fine tastes? Yep, there he is. This is the last place you were expecting to find the Cornservant. My, what a pleasant surprise! I hope you've been well since the appearance of this peculiar place. When first hearing of the rumble of a stomach coming from within this dome, I mistook it for the roar of thunder, but sure enough, there was indeed a poor soul in need of my assistance. Would that I could make myself seen to them, but I assume it was fate that guided you here, to see them given help that they need and deserve. Please follow me, and I shall take you to them. This Malala exudes overconfidence, perhaps to mask what ails his grumbling stomach. The vegetables from the outskirts, they said. Ah, who could stand to eat this swill? I can't do it. I won't. A man of Everkeep deserves better than this. With perfectly manufactured rations of the production facility, full to bursting with nutrients, I could easily work for days with little rest. But this? I'd sooner starve myself until my work is done. A rather sophisticated palate, it would seem. Perhaps if I'd take a generous helping of my kernels and apply a little heat, and then... There, see what he thinks of my popped corn. What in the blazes is this? It's absolutely delicious. Light and fluffy, yet also crunchy, and perfectly salted. I've never seen such a thing in Solution 9. And you say this is made from a vegetable? It would appear that plants grown down here are not to be underestimated. I believe I owe the farmers an apology. Ah, the popcorn was arousing. How did you know that he was called a Malala? I thought you just got here. Popcorn was a rousing success. He convinced himself that foods should simply be taken as they are, never realizing they can become so much more given the right preparation. It was heartening to see something so simple as popped kernels could give him a newfound appreciation for food. And with that, I believe our work here is done. I can scarcely imagine where my search for bellies in need of nourishment will take me next. However that may be, I should be glad to see you there. Safe travels, friend. Are you getting somehow to living memory? To living memory? No, Solution 9. Okay. I thought they were going to be in living memory, and I'm like, there's no one there. The people there don't eat. The few ones that still exist are incapable of eating. Let's see, where are you, Cornservant? I feel like I should also do this quest just because. Tasteful memories, there we are. Good to see you, my friend. I hope that you've been well. I, for one, couldn't be better. Is this place not absolutely splendid? A far cry from any other town I've visited thus far. The silence of their bellies is practically deafening. My ear can hear not a single soul in need of nourishment. Might you be willing to help this old cob find their way about the place? Perhaps together we can find someone in need of corn. I knew I could count on you. If you've any preparations to make, pray take your time. I shall remain here and waiting. Are you ready, my friend? Surely there is at least one soul here that seeks fulfillment. Wherever they may be, I'm sure we can find them together. Am I hungry? No, not at all. Though Solution 9 was recently attacked, the production facility remains intact and supplies with all the food we could ask for. I hear not a growl nor rumble coming from this one's belly. Perhaps we should look elsewhere. Yeah, bellies to fill. Yeah, you don't say anything interesting. I'm feeling peckish. That's a rather curious thing to ask about. The only thing I'm worrying about is nursing this injury from the recent attack. Food's the least of my concerns. The twinge of pain I felt in her was from an injury, not hunger. They look hungry to you? No, I don't need food, but I could certainly do with a drink. I wouldn't go for an energy drink right about now. Just one I could eat. Just one, and I could easily keep working all day. You're close, but not quite right. Let's keep searching. I thought he was about to suggest some kind of corn drink. Oh my god, an actual cutscene. I don't know if I'm feeling hungry. Well, as you could say so. It's strange thing to say in a place like this, where most, if not all, of our needs are easily met. I would normally ask this of someone I don't know, but might I speak candidly about something? It's not every day someone takes an interest in my problems. Not sure why, but recently I haven't been able to taste anything, no matter what I eat. Because of that, I've been gradually losing interest in food. I realize that I have to eat for the sake of my health, but now it's become a chore I'd rather avoid altogether. How terrible! A life without flavor is no life at all, but how am I to help her? I got it! First, I grind corn into powder, work it into a dough, and then I use heat to make thin shells. Then we mix together several ingredients, layer them into shells, and there, the most tantalizing of tacos. Surely this will reawaken our taste buds. Where do the people see I'm getting the food from? You prepared something for me. I told you I'm not really in the mood. This dish was cooked by the great Cornservant. Have you not heard of the Cornservant? Cornservant? I have no idea what you're talking about. It's meant to be something special. Alright, let's have it. It certainly has an interesting smell. That was incredible. I can barely remember when last I've had anything so delicious. There was someone who used to make these for me when I was younger, I think. It was their specialty. Wish I could remember who, but I'm afraid that memory is lost to me. There's like a program you can take part of to get that back. We fixed that. Like it's not there in the cloud now. I mean, we kind of got rid of that. Let's not talk about that. Something tells me they were quite near and dear to my heart, but it's all a blank now. I'm not sad about it, but I do feel a strange, lingering sense of loss. It's hard to explain. The feeling grew over time, and before I knew it, my sense of taste was gone. This food, this texture, the smell, the taste, it takes me back to my youth. Thank you, traveler. I've been reminded of something very precious that would have remained lost if not for you. I promise to do better about eating from now on. And thank you, little corn cob. Your cooking was simply divine. Just when all hope seemed lost, the corn has prevailed once again! I was admittedly shocking to discover that even in a world where no one goes hungry, there can be such terrible discontent. But with a little corn and a little know-how, we rekindled the memories of happier times in her. It does my cob good to see all go to plan. What's more, she was able to see me, through the power of corn and happiness, no doubt. I've seen a great deal on my travels thus far, and helped no few people find satiation, but there's still much from Tural I've yet to see, and more bellies in need of nourishment. I wish you well, my friend. May your belly ever be full, and your days filled with happiness. Cornservant! Yeah, I should go and sell these cards. At the gold saucer. Alright, and then there's one final Cornservant quest. When death comes to dinner. So it's Tuliolo. I can return, we're good. Have that saved. My special return spot. When death comes to dinner. When death. There it is. Okay, back where I found him first. That's actually. I think it's probably faster to go from here. Visit my dear friend! I trust you've seen your fair share of adventure and delight since last we met. Also, this is a level 100 quest I'm going to need to swap. That is well. Would that I had similar tidings to share, but in truth, these old colonels find themselves in need of assistance. A sense of belly possessed of monstrous appetite has found its way to Bayside Bevy, you see. Tis hunger so ravenous, it shook me to my very cob. I dare not confront it alone, but now I have you. It is, of course, assuming you would accompany me. You'll join me. What joy it is to bask again in the warmth of your generous heart. Once again, once we arrive, I but need you to keep watch while I seek out the belligerent belly that cries for satiation. Yeah, because people can see you now, right? Let's swap the summoner. I still have a little time before work, but what to do? We met him once before, did we not? Say, don't I know you from somewhere? Of course, you're the one who offered me that grilled corn. That was awful nice of you. I was definitely at my worst back then, without any prospects to speak of. But that corn was just the boon I needed. And it wasn't long after I found a new job, and I couldn't be happier. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Hopefully I'll see you sometime. Thanks again. His belly was full with food, and his spirit with purpose. A most gladdening sight. However, he is not the one we seek. Let's look elsewhere. Really should be heading back. She'll start to worry otherwise. Say, is that not the kindly woman we met once before? Ah, it's you. What a time for reunions this has been. My daughter has at last had been missing me for some time, you see, but I found her in Yasulani at long last. Most joyous yet shocking occasion, for now she's nearly as old as I am. Would that her father could see us, pair of old maids. We're together now, though, and that's what's important. But listen to me prattling on. I'm sure you've better things to be doing. Take care, sir, and thank you again for your kindness. Her heart and belly once pained, but now at peace. No doubt she and her daughter have enjoyed many delicious corn-filled dish together. Now in a moment to lose, friend. There's a belly out there that cries out for assistance. Will this be enough corn for the shop, I wonder? How much corn you selling, buddy? You know this old fellow, do we not? You're that corn-peddling stranger from before. If you're worried about what I've been up to, you needn't be. I went and got my life together, just like I said I would. I even managed to find a new job. A friend of mine put in a good word for me over at Aunt T's, so the next time you see me, I'll be grinding corn to make tasty tortillas. But be sure to stop by sometime, and I'll pay you back for that grilled corn. Did you say I'll be making corn tortillas? How delightful! This is making me want tacos. There it is, the malign rumblings of a hunger most foul. Pray wait here while I seek out the offending stomach. The rumblings are coming from... the Pelopelu fellow over there. Might you go over and ask if aught troubles his mind or stomach? I'm sorry, you want to know if I'm having stomach troubles? Can't say I am, though I've been having strange cravings as of late. Terrible cravings for... blood! I yearn for blood! Wait, this baleful hunger is not his own. He's been possessed. Leave him be, spirit. Leave him be and show yourself. What have we here? A blade made sentient by an Assyrian spirit, and a rather ancient one at that. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Long ago, when the lands were barren and the people desperate, they would offer up ritual sacrifice in hope of bountiful harvest. The rite required the tithe of a beating heart, cut by stone blades that supped on life force and made nascent spirits like the one that sways before us. But once the people received my corny blessings, they no longer had need of such practices. The rites and rituals were buried along with their tools. Should I slay it? Or do you should I slay it? Heavens no! Strike it down and you would suffer a curse more powerful than you could possibly imagine. We must find a way to sate its hunger. But how? I got it. I cannot prepare aught to suit its palate, but you can. I don't have any levels in culinarian. You slay all manner of beasts on your travels, do you not? Were you to take this dagger into your possession, and could then feast on the life force of your fallen foes, thereby sating its hunger? Assuming, of course, this gentleman would be willing to part with it. Dagger's the reason I'm feeling so strange? Come to think of it, I never had such weird cravings before buying it. And insofar as it's being a knife for ancient rituals, the peddler who sold it to me did say that they found it in the aftermath of a landslide caused by a great storm. If you're willing to risk keeping that thing, far be it for me to stop you. I won't charge you either. Having a clear head will be payment enough. Good luck. Given you learn of this spirit, you have elected to refer to it as the Death Servant. You cannot help but wonder if the blood of your enemies alone will suffice to stay its hunger. With that settled, perhaps the two of you should take a moment to get acquainted. Oh, no, don't be shy. Say hello to your new companion. I do believe they've taken a liking to you, and so long as they are permitted to feast upon the beast slain on your adventures, you needn't worry about the ill effects of their appetite. Rather unexpected turn of events, would you not agree? Would that all appetites could be sated with corn, but alas, hunger is a fickle fiend not so easily overcome. Thanks to good friends like you, however, I need not contend with such challenges alone. Indeed, I have been blessed by the fertile soils of trust and acceptance to cultivate such a beautiful friendship. I have little more than my cob to offer, but I should hope that this will suffice as fulfilling payment. A decadent dish made with the finest corn. with that, I must take my leave. Until we meet again, my friend. Tacos de carne asada! The Death Servant literally has a taste for life. I'm curious what the... Hey, Ulu, how's it going? We'll never let you go hungry. At the conclusion of your travels with the Cornservant, the corn-shaped spirit provides sustenance to the hungry. The being quietly left one of its kernels in your bag. That kernel quickly grew into another Cornservant, which ever regards you anxiously, worried that you might require a feed. In the course of using a ritual sacrifice to ward off famine, the ancient stone dagger awakened as a malevolent spirit driven by the insatiable hunger for its life force. By journeying with you and absorbing the essence of your felt fiends in hope that it will be able to suppress its murderous urges. Okay, I want to go do that Warrior of Light Wrangler of Cats quest. It's at the arcade? Yeah. Oh, also, it said level 96, so I'll swap to Viper. You there, have you seen a black cat nearby? She's wearing a red collar with a big bell attached. We got separated during... Please don't tell me that you named her a word that is today regarded as a slur. We got separated during the upheaval the other day, but I spotted her in the area not too long ago. I tried to tell her there was nothing to be afraid of now, but she didn't seem convinced. Sounds like you could use a hand. Also, I should have said meow, because I'm a cat. Are you sure? Oh, that'd be wonderful. I sensed something in you the moment we met. I'm all but certain my little fuzzy wuzzy will take a liking to you, so what do you say? Can I count on you? Before you set off, there's something you should know. My little fuzzy wuzzy simply adores being chased. When you find her, be sure to play along and tire her out. She'll settle down soon enough. Anyway, I suggest you head to the plaza and take a look around. Also, while I'm doing this, let's do Daily Alliance raid. Black cat sporting a fetching red collar eyes you warily. This must be the missing cat that you've been asked to track down. She seems to have identified you as a worthy playmate. You might be able to catch her if you tire her out. Although you get the impression the cat has near limitless energy reserves, you resolve to give chase. Tire the cat out and get close enough to swoop in and make your catch. You can stop giving chase by leaving the area. You may try again by surveying the designated location. Can I select her? Ah, invalid target. What do you mean invalid target? Back here. Nope. damn it. Cut her off. Nope. On. I got this. I got this. Get back here. Get back here, nerd. Get back here. Come on. Nope. Trying to click on you. Oh, come on, I'm right here. I'm right on top of him. Got him. Got him. Okay. Oh, Fuzzy Wuzzy, back at last. You must have given her quite the chase. She looks about ready for a cat nap. Honestly, it's a relief to see her unharmed and healthy. I'm from Tural originally, but I was stranded here after the barrier went up. It was this little scamp's grandma that helped me through those dark days, after I realized I'd be unable to return home. Indeed, I don't know where I would be without my precious little Fuzzy Wuzzies. Thank you so much for your help. Let's see, what level ring is this? 675. Oh, did it not? $98. Oh, I'm not even ready for this then. Okay. Fence. Oh, come on! The other day I got Orbon Monastery. I can potentially get something that's not Crystal Tower. It is possible. There exists a world. Let's go... Oh, Lahi. Literally called Lahi. Warning stars are protected all sorts. Just trying to preserve legacy. I think it's only fair to have them defend us while we explore the caverns. If you were to say Lahi to one of the dolls that lie dormant, it would surely heed your call. Yes, let's go do that. Come on, last DPS. Lock in. We have a crystal tower to raid, probably. I can't swap back to... I can't swap back to botanist right now. Let's just chill here. God damn it. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're in. Is it Crystal Tower? Oh! No, this is Void Arc? Dunscaith. Oh! I forget pretty much everything about how this alliance raid works. Ah! I don't remember. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I don't remember any of these mechanics. Whoa, fuck. You know, I should have guessed that's what was going to happen. I like this guy's glam. Ficto? Let me look at it. Okay. Push. Whoop. Ah! I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's Daijobu. Uh, I don't care. Pass. Pass on these. Woo! Assuming that we scoot, everyone's scooting. I'm assuming I need to scoot where they are scooting. Oh god. I forget. Do we want? Okay. Can I click on this thing? I'm not letting me hit the thing. Oh shit. Alright, we're good. No, not in that hack leaf. Cool. circle. Honestly, I forget so much of this dungeon. I don't remember any of this. It's been so long since I've done Void Arc. Oh yeah, Proto Ultima. I forgot that there was one of these. Why is Ultima here again? Oh, this is dead already. Honestly, pants are kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I'll greet those. Oh, are we already at the end of it? This is the game. There used to be a different boss there prior to it, and there is still Proto Ultima world boss that spawns in as its law. Alright. But like, okay, I'm curious lore-wise why it's here. Also, yeah, I'm realizing why I didn't remember this dungeon, and that's because, wow, this is actually really, for an Alliance raid, very quick. What do you mean there's only 3 fights? away from her? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. No. Fuck. She gives very, like, Super Paper Mario vibes, having never played Super Paper Mario. Her arms. I think it's probably something just about the red-green motif. Oh, you're from here, but I recognize you more from Strayborough. Oh. Are we good? We're good. I did not realize that there were towers. A little bit on autopilot. My life is mostly on autopilot. Oh, no, yeah, we fight Diabolos. I forgot. I was like, this is not 3 fights. technically do positionals on this, I think. Green, red, red. This is peak gameplay right here. Like the stack and not look? Oh, okay. Nerds went through the gates. Okay. It has been so long, I remember nothing about any of these mechanics. It's not the Crystal Tower, which is the only Alliance raid that that Yoshi P wants you to understand how to do. Good. Are any of these not grabbed? I probably shouldn't actually be on this one because that's where the boss is. I'm realizing I should have chosen a different one. Oh well. Oh, and there we go. Nice. You have the coolest portrait of the support classes, so it's you. Need. I don't care about that. I will grab the triple triad cards. Okay, actually, this is a really cool robe, and I will take that. And by take that, I mean, no, actually, I will not. I got nothing. Oh well. How the Ether Wall is looking. I'm halfway there on the Alliance one. So I'm halfway there overall, because the Alliance one's the limiting factor here. I need to say Lahi to this. Hang on a second, I need to wait for the music to be at the right part. There you go. I did it! Okay, cool. I'll just finish these up while I'm at it. Oh, I passed it. Next one I need is further south. Yes, I know. I know I'm starting work soon. I am collecting herbs for rat people. Give me one moment, alarm, and then I'll be done with the stream. Okay, let's go turn these in. Here we go. The voices of the ant, scared and winners, chose the grove. Perhaps you've experienced it yourself. Yep, absolutely have. Alright, and I have the next quest of this available to me now. But I will not be appropriating their cultural history on stream today. Let's see. Let's go raid Stubborn Zombie.
They know what they're doing. Absolute game.
Here we go. If you're on YouTube, on twitch.tv/stubbornzombie, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I should be better about streaming. I have not been lately, and I need to get back to it. But till next time, I'll be seeing you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me.